Today we're talking to Charlie Kelly. Charlie's our Reformer Pilates instructor. What is Reformer Pilates?
The Reformer is essentially this part of the machine. If you can see the back of the machine, that's the tower section of a Cadillac. So it's combined two machines, and essentially what they do is they're spring loaded, so you've got springs under here, and that increases the resistance of any exercise, or it can also help you. So if you're really struggling with a certain type of movement, you can use the springs to kind of aid that movement. You're also looking at gravity within a movement. And so I'm sat on a carriage that moves on wheels nice and smoothly. This is the foot bar, so a lot of the stuff, this is a headrest, so you're lying down. That's how we generally start, get the legs working. And it's just it creates a frame for us to see the body and see what is not being used is often what I'm looking for, and try and tap into areas of the body that are not being used. These straps, so this is for your arms, so if you were lying down and you have your hands into the straps, you can do some upper body work. These you can put your feet into, and then you're still moving the carriage using your legs. So you can do a lot of leg work in a very safe environment, which is within the frame. So it's pretty, I think that's why it's so popular for people with injuries.
So what kind of age range uses a Reformer?
It works on all levels, so it's not, if you're worried about any kind of movement, you could still do a lot of work because you're supported by the carriage. It's a lot of work that's closed chain. That means you've got feedback. So even if you can't, even if you can't walk well or you don't have great balance, this is covering a great deal of the work.
So Charlie, what's the point of having an instructor face-to-face rather than a YouTube video?
It's a fair question. I think even when I'm working myself, having done it for such a long period of time, I might have slept badly or done a lot of sitting and writing or something, and so you're not really aware of the shapes that your body is making. So it feels like I've got wonderful posture and brilliant extension or whatever, and actually that's just my perception of where I'm going, and someone else might be able to see, I think you could go a bit further, or you're a bit rotated, or you're lopsided. And so that second pair of eyes in the moment, taking you to places that you might be able to go. And if you can't go there, then there's a reason why you can't go there. So what in the chain of your body, so which joints above or below are impeding that movement, or sometimes, particularly if someone's very flexible, which joints are just doing all the work, or which part of the body's gone to sleep. So it's kind of, you need someone to see that in your body.
And thanks very much for talking to us today. You're here Wednesdays and Fridays, so if people want to book, call the practice. Thanks very much.
Thank you.